Welcome to Success Superstars, your place for inspiration and the blueprint of success for peak performers just like you. And my special guest today, Matthew Perez. Matthew, welcome.
Thank you. Welcome.
Hey, congratulations on your success. Now, how did you get into real estate?
I got into real estate. The backstory was my mom was a realtor back in 2008 to 2009. So during the financial crash. So stemmed from her being a realtor, me passively owning an investment property prior to being licensed. And then my team lead, Jeremy Hoffman, Jennifer Alma, they sold my first home and kind of inspired me to become a realtor.
Wow, what a great story. Now, fast forward, and you've had in 1 month, 2.1 million in sales. You know, many people get 2 million to 3 million in 1 year. You've done it in 1 month. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, before real estate, you kind of were in corporate America. You did statistics and analysis, and so you kind of already had a business mindset.
Yeah, I worked with a lot of data, finances, and forecasting. You know, for one of the largest travel companies. So a big data-driven job, which kind of transitions into selling houses. So running CMAs.
So you came into the business with the thought of running your business like a business.
Correct. Yes.
And if you could go back and do anything different, now that you know what you know, would you do exactly the same, or would you change something?
Yeah, I would put more money into marketing. I think in 2021, I sell myself short on the marketing expense. So it was my first year, so I was learning.
Well, and at JPAR, in the JPAR Nation, we have the JPAR Online Lead Generation Network. It's the biggest no-brainer on the planet that will market and generate leads. So if you're with JPAR, check out the JPAR Online Lead Network. If you're not, give us a call. We'd love to talk to you about it. Now, there was a book that you read that really impacted you. What was it?
So Gary Keller's book, The $1 Million Real Estate Agent. While getting my license, I read that book multiple times.
Yeah. Now, you just didn't read it once. What you told me, you read it cover to cover, over and over. You kept coming back to it. You studied it. It became, in a sense, a Bible for you, for your blueprint of success.
Yeah, there's a lot of gems in that book.
There's a ton of gems in that book, and it basically gives you the system, structure, process, and the leverage on how to create a business.
Yes.
It's one of the best books ever written if you follow it. The problem is so many people don't follow it. Why are you different? Why are you following it and doing it versus the average person? It's sitting on their shelf collecting dust.
I mean, it's just like, why do people don't follow up with their clients? Like, I believe the statistic is 1 out of 10 realtors do follow up. And in the book, it says that a lot. It says, lead, the 3 L's, lead gen, listings, and leverage.
And listings and leverage, that's it.
Those 3 things resonated with me. So,
and if you're listening in the audience, if you're not following up in this market, someone else is.
And I hear that a lot, actually, from a lot of clients that I get is, my prior realtor wasn't communicating with me and things like that. So very important. Follow up is the key.
Okay. So going back over, you would invest more in marketing. Do you have a favorite tool? Is there a favorite productivity tool, a favorite marketing tool? Do you have a favorite kind of go-to thing that
Yes, 2 things. And JPAR, provides us with that. KV Core is my best friend. So if I get a phone number, I get an email address, they're dumped into KV Core, they're put on a drip campaign. And I'm following the daily follow-up, because you can set these alerts up to follow up with clients. So 1 is KV Core, 2 is social media. the biggest gem I could give this success interview is social media. Social media, I leverage it until the wheels fall off. As you can see, any shirt I wear my handle, and I promote my social media very intensively.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, how did you learn? Does it just come naturally to you to be engaged in social, or did you take some classes and or a combination of both?
No, I didn't take any classes. I in my teenage days, I hung around musicians, and in that time frame, social media was growing, and that's how a lot of these musicians were found. So
Right.
I took, bits and pieces of that and brought it into the real estate.
Well, and I've been following you. What I can tell for the audience listening in, what Matthew does is he's just him. He's unique. He's him. He's comfortable in his own skin, and he's just sharing who he is through social media. And when you're transparent and authentic, social media works. If you're trying to be someone you're not, then it never works, right?
Correct. Yeah, there's another guy named Kevin Ward. He's from originally Dallas. He moved out to California. He says that a lot. Using video is very, very important on the leverage because, and I hear this a lot from clients I meet. I'll do, day in the life videos of me in the real estate. And when I meet them, they say, wow, I feel like I know you already from all your videos.
Yeah.
So it's really cool.
And if you're listening to this video on youtube.com/success superstars, I'd love to make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, and refer others to subscribe, like, and comment to this channel as well. Now, Matthew, the other thing that people ought to know is you're not a solo agent. You're part of a team. And many of us try and do this alone, but you've said, no, I'm going to run my business within a business. You are a member of the Peak Realty group, but why did you choose to connect with the team? What benefit or value do you get from being on a team?
So I immediately, when I joined JPAR, I immediately joined Peak. And the benefit from joining a team is you have a mentor, you have someone that's already has skin in the game, and someone that you could call with a quick question. So I found that very helpful in the startup of, being licensed.
But you're even beyond startup. So you're getting benefit from, if you got to go on vacation, they back you up. If they're on vacation, you back them up. There's all kinds of other benefits besides the culture and the collaboration within the team.
Correct. You're right. So we're pretty spread across DFW. So if I have a buyer looking in a certain particular city and I just cannot make it over there, I can reach out to a team member. They can help me out. So yeah, it's important.
Yeah, totally important. You don't have to do it alone. And in this market, doing it alone is almost insanity, right?
Yes, very tough.
Now, as we wrap up, is there anything you'd like to share with the audience about perseverant in a tough market like today and keeping your chin up and keeping clients engaged?
Yeah, I think the number one thing is you have to believe in yourself. So I know it's tough out there, and I know there's multiple offers, blah, blah, blah. We know all that. But you have to believe in yourself. And then once you have that down, your client will have faith in you to, to drive the bus, and you'll get them to the goal of a home ownership or selling their home for top dollar.
But Matthew, how do you stay in it when, like I just talked to one of our associates, very experienced, well over 10 years of experience across 8 clients. She wrote 30 offers and got 0 acceptances.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, think about not only her mindset, but that of the clients. How do you deal with that disappointment? How do you dust off, your shoes and get back up and get in the fight?
Yeah. So my response to that is the right home will find you. So, putting in offers, you cannot be scared to put in offers, and it's going to take time. So I always tell the buyers, hey, just be patient with me and we will find the right home for you. So and communication is key. I mean,
Mhm.
I let them know the offer submitted. I let them know all the communication because they want to feel involved. So that's very important.
Yeah, I was just reading a quote about communication that was basically said effective communication has people saying me too versus saying so what.
Yeah, 100% agree.
Yeah, so hopefully we effectively have a bunch of people listening in today say, me too. I want to run my business like a business. I want to invest more in marketing, and I want to be there for my clients through thick and thin. Matthew,
Mhm.
just like you're doing. So thank you for your inspiration.
And thank you for having me, Mark. I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, I can't wait to have you back on again and share more of your success. You're an inspiration and motivation to so many. Thanks for leading and being authentic and genuine in everything you do. It's really inspiring in these days.
I appreciate the recognition. I'm out here hustling hard, so
There we
appreciate it.
go. Well, I named 2022 the year of hustle, hustle mode on. So let's get
That's
out.
good. I love it.
All right. Well, there we go. Until we see you again, that's a wrap of this episode. And we'll be back next week with another episode of Success Superstars. Until then, may your choices reflect your hopes and not your fears. Take care.